Why does my tongue feel like this? No. Get back on that bun. But look at... You working on your loop-de-loops? I can feel it on my lips. Help me. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since we did one of these. Welcome back to a series I like to call on this channel Never Have I Ever. It's where I go to restaurants, fast food places. I try things off of menus or flavors of things that I've never tried before I have no interest in trying. Today is the day we try them. You can tell by the title of the video, we're doing Burger King. Burger King. If you've never seen the series before, I like to start these videos with some fun facts, some research that I did about the companies. Burger King is an interesting one. There's some going on at Burger King, and I was investigating it. So starting off, Burger King, if you don't know, is considered a hamburger fast food restaurant. Founded in 1953 as Insta Burger King in Jacksonville, Florida. Started by Keith Kramer, who owned his own drive-in, and Matt Burns, who was Keith's wife's uncle. How did they get to talking about a burger joint? Keith and Matt had actually snooped on the McDonald's boys. The McDonald's and the Burger King families must have lived next to each other because they peeked over the fence, and they said, "What are you doing over there? Because we're doing the same thing over here. We could both make a lot of money." But listen, they started Insta Burger King, didn't do so well. A couple years later, they had to sell it. It was declining, they had to get rid of it. They sold it to James Miclemore Cash maybe, and David Edgerton. They changed the name to just Burger King. Now, it was called Insta Burger King because the equipment they had bought to like make the food was like these Insta machines, Insta something. And then James and David, who bought it, said, "Chop off the Insta. You know, it's fast food, it's gonna be Insta, so just make it Burger King." Burger King ran independent for 80 years, and then they sold it to the Pillsbury Company, like Pillsbury Doughboy and the General Mills. There are many people who have got their hands in Burger King. It is crazy. The headquarters for Burger King is in Florida, which is not where a lot of headquarters are for fast food places. As far as locations go, I think there's around 18,000 locations. I looked up many statistics this year, last year, different articles. You could not find how many locations there were, but they seem to be declining. Whoopsies. We're in the teens of thousands, I think. I believe that Burger King has locations in about 79 countries, including Trinidad, Colombia, Russia, Sweden, etc. They are known for their flame-broiled burgers, and that was started in 1954. In 1957, they introduced the Whopper. At the beginning, Whoppers would cost you 37 cents. James came up with the idea because he saw a rival fast food hamburger joint selling a bigger version of their burger. He said, if we sell a bigger version of our burger, we'll call it the Whopper. And it was not based off of the rival of McDonald's and Big Macs because Big Macs weren't even invented yet. So a Whopper is a beef patty with a sesame seed bun, mayo, lettuce, tomato, pickles, ketchup, sliced onion. The slogan of Burger King used to be "Have it your way," which I still think I see commercials that's like, "At BK, have it your way. You rule." And then the "You rule" has become their new slogan because Burger King, Kings rule. Look at this original logo. Look how jolly the King character of Burger King looks, okay? And then look at this guy. This was the King of Burger King, the mascot they had for a long time. Look at this immovable, scary face. His head's so big. What? Who? Where? This was like their original logo. Then they moved to this. And then they moved to this. This is the logo that I know Burger King for. In 2021, they resorted back to their 1969 logo, which was this, just like a revamped version, which I know like throwbacks are in. I had read an article that like a couple years ago, a bunch of, especially like fast food restaurants and big companies were resorting back to an old throwback logo. But I really liked this version of the logo. It was my favorite. Maybe because it reminds me of like my childhood. I don't know. Colors of Burger King like used to be red, yellow, and blue, but now with the logo change, now they're like a brown, red, green sort of, you know, the colors of a Whopper basically are the colors of the restaurant if you look at it. It's an interesting take. The Burger King mascot, like I said, it was the King, the Burger King. It was to rival Ronald McDonald over at Burger King because he was a clown, and then at Burger King you were a king. I think this is scary, but I did some research. Consensus when I was looking at old Burger King commercials on YouTube, people loved the King. I think Burger King knew that he was kind of scary, creepy, and they just ran with it. They thought it was like more funny than creepy. And everyone in the YouTube comments was like, "Oh my God, the King was so funny." There would be commercials where he was just like in someone's bed, and then he would like have Burger King breakfast. People seem to like the mascot overall. I have no idea. Oh, what I would have given to be in the boardroom at that meeting. This is very businessy, but in 2010, 3G Capital, which is a Brazilian investment firm, bought Burger King for $3.3 billion, and they restructured it. In 2014, they merged Burger King and Tim Hortons under the umbrella of a company called Restaurant Brands International. And that company is a Canadian-American fast food holding company that also has Popeyes and a couple other companies. So Popeyes, Tim Hortons, and Burger King were like linked through a Brazilian company that then put them under the umbrella of a Canadian-American company. If you're confused, that's fine. There's a rewind button. In 2019, they introduced the Impossible Whopper, which is just a veggie burger. essentially, like it's not made with meat. Burger King was the first fast food chain to promote a movie, and it was Star Wars. They had posters, stickers, glasses. Other movies that Burger King has been featured in is Transformers, Scooby-Doo 2, Twilight's New Moon, and more. In Australia, they have Burger King, but it's not called that. It's called Hungry Jack's because of copyright issues. Burger Kings are not allowed in Mattoon, Illinois. There's a mom and pop operation operated by the Hoots family that already trademarked the name Burger King. They went to court, they sued them. Burger King's not allowed in Mattoon, Illinois, within a 20-mile radius of where this other company is. So guess where the next closest Burger King is? It's 25 miles away. There is a Burger King in Finland that comes with a spa. There's a 15-person sauna attached to a Burger King. Let me talk a little bit about Burger King's advertising / like how many people have been involved with Burger King over the years. 1970s is considered the golden age of Burger King's advertising that many years ago. Besides that, they have been up and down in the advertising game. In 2002 to 2010, they had very male-focused advertising, which is I think when like the King was big. I'm not really sure why a fast food company that serves to everybody would be very male-focused advertising, but that's what they did. After I read that and did more research, I was like, I kind of do feel like Burger King feels like a boys club in a weird way. Some other kind of weird, wacky advertising they've done over the years. They've had an April Fool's joke where they sold left-handed Whoppers, which is where they just rotated the condiments 180 degrees on the Whopper so that it was a left-handed Whopper, which really just meant you could rotate your own Whopper in your hand. They did a Whopper sacrifice, and if you unfriended 10 people on Facebook, you would get a free Whopper. I mean, I love the, like, let's use social media less kind of mindset, you know, but was Facebook like, hey, why are you coming at us? They had perfume that smelled like Whoppers at one point. It was $42 a bottle. Just buy a Whopper on your way to work every morning and just rub it on the back of your neck. They used to have an older mascot than the King, and his name was Herb. And if you spotted him in a Burger King restaurant, like out and about, they would give you $5,000. Yeah, I would be going to Burger King once a week just to spot him too. They also had a Moldy Whopper Super Bowl campaign, which was basically to show that, like, McDonald's food is known for, like, not going bad. You can have a thing of McDonald's fries sit on your dashboard and like it would stay looking like the McDonald's fries for months and months and months. But they did a thing where Burger King was like, here's one of our Whoppers. Look how moldy it is. That's because it's made with real food, and when you leave it out, it gets moldy because that's what food does. Here's people that have been in and out of Burger King's doors. People who have sat at the table of execs. Burger King at one point hired an executive from McDonald's to help them with their advertising, with like revenue, with like making Burger King, you know, what it is. And then that person left them for Pepsi. Someone on the exec board at Pillsbury then went to go help Burger King with their account, and then they left them for Chili's. So as far as like major brands within the fast food world, everybody's got their hands in Burger King. Everybody's got their hands on the Whopper. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Burger King feels like that person that you know that is like always in a relationship somehow, but they never last. I was dating them for 2 weeks, and then for 3 weeks I knew her for 5 days. I got engaged. We got divorced. Always in a relationship, and yet never with the same person. How do you do it? Where do you find the time? Burger King also feels like a rumor of what not to do in marketing. It's like a bunch of fast food executives sitting around a campfire being like, listen, one time Burger King put out a moldy burger. Did you see that? That was crazy. In 2021, Burger King actually like made a misstep and made a tweet on like National Women's Day or something, making a joke that women belong in the kitchen. But like stuff like that. I feel like there's a bunch of execs sitting around a campfire on a weekend being like, and then remember the time they made that tweet about women being in the kitchen? In 2021, who has the passwords to the Twitter account? And yet they're successful. So like, it's working, but they need to write a book on Burger King marketing alone. Burger King kind of feels like a bachelor party, or like an 11-year-old's birthday party in the basement, and they're all ripping farts and playing video games and eating Whoppers. He started the company after like looking over at McDonald's and being like, what are the boys doing over here? Okay, well the boys over here are gonna start the Burger King. I bet a bunch of men throwing around their meat being like, who's the best? Who's the king? Boys, I would love some good quality food and maybe a crown. I want to be the Burger Queen today. Do I go to Burger King very often? Not really. I'll get Burger King on like road trips if I see one. I most likely just get the Whopper and fries. That's it. So we're gonna go try some of the menu items that I would just absolutely not try.
Hi, welcome to Burger King, where you rule. An associate will be with you soon to take your order.
The big fig ghost pep. Can I do the impossible? Do a frozen 4 pieces fine. Is that the one with like onion rings on it? Cool. Thank you. Thank you. I got the crown! This must be like a Halloween crown. This used to just be gold. Can you make it bigger? Oh, she made it as big as possible. She really did. It could have went 4 slots smaller. You know what was kind of fun? Is when you pull up, he goes, hey, welcome to Burger King where you rule. You know, I kind of like that you rule. And when does anyone ever tell you that you rule? I do rule. Thank you so much. I'll take a Whopper. It all fit in one bag. Let's just hope it's all in here because we always run into a problem. It doesn't all make it in a bag. This whole thing cost $26.35. The packaging, plain Jane. The bags used to be white with the other logo on it. I kind of liked those better. These are probably more like environmentally friendly or something. Okay, I got a frozen Coke because I don't drink pop, and I'm trying to figure out what the appeal of having it frozen is. Kind of like a slushie. think I do like Coke better than Pepsi. My opinion does not matter on that. It's kind of good. Brings like an airiness to the drink that I didn't think was there before. It's kind of fun as a slushie. But I also feel like here's the Coke. This is all just going to be ice. This is going to be nothing. Like, I can already see the white air bubbles. I've already sucked the syrup out of that part. Frozen Coke for a small, that'll run you about $1.49. First thing we're going to try is called a rodeo burger. It is significantly smaller than the Whopper and everything else. I mean, look at the difference. So, and the rodeo burger only cost you $1.99. Rodeo burger, rope in the flavor. It's a patty topped with sweet and smoky barbecue sauce and crispy golden onion rings served on a toasted sesame seed bun. I wanted to try their onion rings. This is a good way to try it. Look at those small little onion rings. Those are like mini onion rings. They're kind of cute. There's nothing else on the burger. They don't put lettuce or pickle, nothing. It's literally just barbecue sauce and okay, that's fine. BK, have it your way. And when I order, I just order it right off the menu. I really make modifications to anything. So when they say Burger King, have it your way, I'm thinking you're gonna give it to me in a way that makes me not want to change it. You know what? It's so good, already made. I don't need it to have it my way. I love it the way that you guys presented it. It's like when two people get to a door at the same time and they're like, no, you go first. And they're like, no, I insist you go first. Like, no, you. Listen, I was walking slow back there. I got a little bit of a limp going on. You go first. I'll be right behind you. I'll trail you like your little shadow. We just go back and forth. I'm never gonna tell Burger King to make it a different way than what they have it, and yet they're telling me that I rule and I can have it my way. We'll see how their way is, okay? You know what? That barbecue sauce is good. Can you get this barbecue sauce in a dip? Oh my, I'm sure the onion rings. I'm sure the onion rings were crispy at some point, but when they get put on this burger and they're kind of just like seeping in the hotness and the goodness, they get like wilty fast. Either onion rings are hella crispy or they're like a wilted flour. You know what I'm saying? Like the texture. When they say this is a sweet barbecue sauce, it is. It's super good. The only thing with this is that like it feels very heavy and plain. It needs something. It needs color. It needs a green. It needs a tomato. It's two pieces of bread and the onion rings are breaded and it's all, you know, the same color and the same texture. I don't know what you could add to it. Maybe like pickled cucumbers. It's not bad though. That's good. And I never would have ordered that. I would have just gotten the onion rings and called it a day. I know McDonald's has their own like Coke machine. They make their Coke different. That's why it tastes. Does Burger King have their own Coke? This tastes so sweet. This tastes like candy. Is it because it's frozen? Or is this how Coke tastes? Oh my god, this is good. This is a ghost pepper Whopper. Why did I get this? Because it's a little spicy. A little kick. And I don't do the spicy and the kick. I'll save that for people who want it their way. Ghost pepper with cheese. I think they baked the ghost pepper into the bun. Now, does baking the ghost pepper take away the heatness? The heatness? That's a new word. Bring the temperature up, but bring the heat down. $6.99 it'll run you. Oh my god, the ghosts are a pepper. Look at that. Oh, boy, this is a neon orange. What are we... the coloring alone. Why is the cheese the same damn color as the bun? Are there ghost pepper crumbles on here? What is all the crumbles on the bottom of this? Ooh. What is that? Oh my god. What are those? Oh, shalele. That is a smell. There's like a heat to the smell. And it made me think 10 people went and worked out, took all their clothes off, shoved them in a hamper, closed it off for 2 hours, and you came by and these clothes clean and dirty. You take a whiff of the hamper, you're like, oh, we all need to bathe in detergent. I don't know what kind of sweat y'all are producing. No! Stop eating the ghost pepper burgers. With an eye-catching orange bun. Oh, it definitely caught my eye. It might have not caught my appetite, but we'll see about that. Look at the cheese is the same color as the bun. But that's not even like the normal color of cheese. That's not really like the yellow cheddar American we've been getting. That's an orange piece of cheese. No, the burger just smells hot. Like a warning for my taste buds going, hey buddy, I don't know how the rest of the day's gonna go. You better choose wisely your next location. The ghost pepper is one of the world's hottest peppers. And I'm one of the world's least able to handle spicy people. Patty, melted spicy queso cheese. Crispy jalapenos, that's what the crunchy, bacon and ghost pepper cheese. What the, 2 kinds of cheese? Oh, the coloring of the bun comes from the paprika. Let's just try it. What are we doing? No lettuce? Where is the lettuce? What is it, baby? What is this? I'm not getting any pepper at all. If it really is a ghost, it'll sneak up on me. Is the ghost pepper in the car with us right now? My tolerance is in the negative, and I'm not feeling it. There's like a little bit of heat in the back of my throat, but like these little crunchies, they just taste like those fried onions you put on top of like green bean casserole. Oh, I take it back. Maybe they're a little spicy.
If it really is a ghost, it'll sneak up on me.
Oh yeah, the melted cheese is like on the top, and then there's a piece of jalapeno cheese or whatever it was. Where is like the crunch? I just got this stuff from Burger King. It all feels very like just melded together into a solid mass. Everything's kind of soggy. I got right in the center. It's the cheese that's hot. I can feel it on my lips. Dude, my tongue's like rejecting it. Did they give me any napkins? Am I being over dramatic? I can like feel it on my tongue. My tongue's tingling a little bit. Who is texting me right now? Let me lock my doors. Someone just parked behind me. We are in a 500 spot parking lot and you parked behind me in my moment of breakdown? I don't enjoy that. I don't want to be eating a burger and waiting for the spice to hit me. I'm gonna try and eat as many bites of it until my taste buds go, what the fuck? The tongue's starting to swell. Close your mouth, close up shop. We're done eating. If you guys eat the ghost pepper spicy burger, comment down below. Let me know. Is it spicy? Am I overreacting? Why does my tongue feel like this? Help me! Help me! It's the cheese that's spicy. Don't let them fool you by the colored bun or the jalapeno crispy crumblies that are falling out. No, it's the cheese. There's a little gooey, so it like stuck to your tongue for a hot second so the spice could seep in. Oh! No wonder it's a Halloween burger. I feel like I just did trick or treat on my own mouth. And guess what? I got tricked. That's crazy. No! Again, I say it every time. How are you guys eating something spicy like that and then going to work? How you on your lunch break for 30 minutes? Let me go assault my taste buds. I'll be right back. When I come back, when I'm talking to customers, my tongue's gonna be moving on its own. I'm talking gibberish. I made it my own language. I'm eating a spicy ghost pepper burger on my break from the Burger King. I'm the king who wants it their way. I want it my way. Ma'am, can I help you? You cannot return items that have been opened, destroyed, used, and you don't have a receipt. You bought this in 2004. We can't do it. Now, excuse me, I need some of my frozen Coke. Spicy ones are always an experience. I tell you, if you feel like your life is a little bland, you ain't got nothing going on, you go to a fast food place or restaurant, you just try something spicy. Full send. Look at the cute little bags. These are mozzarella sticks. This is shorter than my finger. These are mozzarella twigs. 4-pack with a 1 marinara dipping sauce will cost you $1.59. I just wanted to try them because I was like, there's not that many fast food places that have mozzarella sticks as an option. Let me try them. Let me see how, is it like better than like a bar mozzarella stick? No cheese pull on that whatsoever. Almost looks like there's like a little bit of a cheese cave going on in there. Lots of breading. Not very gooey cheese. Tastes like every frozen mozzarella stick I've ever had. Not impressed. Don't care. 4-pack for $1.59. You can probably buy a 12-pack from the grocery store for $3.49. This doesn't even look like marinara sauce. It looks like a marinara brick. A marinara cube. What the hell? What are the other options for sides? They have fries. They have mozzarella sticks. I thought I saw something where they have like a halvesies, where it's half fries, half onion rings. What's that about? Onion rings must be the more popular choice. Why does it say Heinz on the side? Does Heinz ketchup have their hands in every single fast food chain? Because I feel like every single time you see ketchup at a fast food place, it's always Heinz. I've never ever seen another ketchup brand. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I've never seen it. Let's move on to the dreaded one of all. Here we go. It's the big F on here for fish for me. This person's just riding their motorcycle around the parking lot. That's fine. You're working on your loop-de-loops. Burger King calls it the big fish. They gotta be the king of everything. They gotta eat the big fish. Burger King used to have the long fish sandwich, whatever that is. They used to have the whaler sandwich. What is that? I think it's Alaskan fish. I really can't get a read on it. I don't know what it is. Okay, we'll just go with it. I do not trust fast food fish. I'm gonna make a shirt. It's gonna be a picture of a hill and me falling down the hill and it just says fast food fish. And I will die on that hill. My God, we found the lettuce at Burger King. We found the lettuce. It's in the fish. I don't know if it's supposed to be a sesame seed bun, but instead we get this bun. That's totally fine. A little shiny brown bun. It's a perfectly square patty. I know they don't come into the ocean like that. Some mayo, some lettuce, some cucumber, some pickles, some cucumbers. I'm kind of convinced myself that this is a McChicken from McDonald's because that's what it looks like. $4.99. Oh, this isn't mayo. This is tartar sauce. Why does it look like mayo? It's so white. What the heck? Tastes a little footy, like an old shoe. I wish I had a little more crunch to it. Oh my God, it smells like a Payless shoe store. I used to work at Payless. Fast food fish smells like feet. What is this extra smell coming off of this once the fish has been opened up? Once we let the fish breathe again. Falling apart quite nicely, you could say. You never eat fish, and when I eat fish, it's always on camera. My whole body gets confused. Are we on a hidden camera show? Because you're eating fish. What? Usually we only do that with an audience. That's so weird. It's fine. It's not the worst fish I've ever had. It smells, not my, and it kind of just, it's just confusing. And I thought that was mayo. It's like a weird tartar. I don't want it. And also, like, the lettuce on here is all these white chunks of lettuce. Where's all the green lettuce? I didn't even get a pickle. Ooh, this looks like, oh my God, but look at, the top bits of this look like freezer burnt. No, it's falling. I don't want this tartar sauce in my car. Oh no, get back on that bun. Don't the tops of that look kind of freezer burnt? Like they're white tipped. Oh my God, the white tips of it. And they're also soggy from the sauce. Oh, no, I shouldn't have looked. It's something people should never say about your food. She got the frosted soggy tips. Are you talking about my hair, my boobs, or my fish sandwich? No, it's just a no-go. What is in here? What are they putting in the ice? Like sugar ice? nice. Okay, the last thing we have to try is the Impossible Whopper. Why not? We're trying things I would never usually get. I eat meat, I would just usually get the regular Whopper. $6.69. The one thing I will say about Burger King is that if you have never been there, go and try a Whopper. It's a very big sandwich. It's bigger than a Big Mac. Feels like you get your bang for your buck. I'm not trying to be that person, but it does kind of smell a little different than a regular Whopper. I'm getting a hint of something I've never gotten a hint of. Okay, everything's the same. Lettuce, pickles, tomatoes, yeah. Mayo on this one. Again, the lettuce is the white lettuce. Where's the green leafy lettuce? Please, give us. Have it my way. Let us inform you about lettuce. It's good for you. Put it on a sandwich. It's crunchy. It's a great add-on. It's crazy how much it looks like meat. That is... crazy concept. It doesn't smell like the regular Whoppers, and it's not really my favorite smell. And it does taste not like meat. I think that was the big push, was that it's like you can't even taste the difference. Yeah. It's like a bean paste flavor to it. It tastes exactly like in like school when they would have on the menu, like once a month they would do like a veggie patty, and you're like, that can't be the best quality because where are you guys even getting that from? Maybe that's the only experience I've had with like veggie burgers and patties. Maybe that's all me. I'm not used to like the smell and the difference. It's not hitting the spot. Now, if you don't eat meat, this might be such a great alternative for you because it feels like a Whopper. And let me know if you like the Impossible Burgers or who has better Impossible Burgers so I can try them over there. I like meat. I like the patty. The taste is just in my mouth. The seasonings, the flavor. I feel like I need a Tic Tac. This is the breath that I would breathe in front of my enemies. I'm like, hey, I know we hate each other. Can I tell you a secret? Come here. Let me just whisper in your ear about my biggest secret. Okay. And being in a closed car like this, we are hotboxing it like a bean burrito. I'm sorry I don't like it. This is something that I wanted to like because I believe that there should be alternatives. They're not trying to convert the Whopper lovers into the Impossible Whopper lovers. They're just like tacking it on for everybody else, which I can appreciate the variety and the options, and yet I can't get into it. I can't like it. You know, I'll just stick to as long as you have the regular Whopper, I guess that's what I'm here for. So I think that'll do it. I can't tell. Okay, not gonna lie, ever since I read that thing about how for like 8 years they had very male-centered marketing, immediately a switch in my brain was like, yeah, I never go to Burger King. It feels very like, not that it's not for me, but I've never had like the draw to personally go to Burger King that often. Maybe I'm not the target audience, and like I felt that. It's very odd. Let me know, comment down below. What's the kind of feel that you get from Burger King? If you've had it, what do you get? If you've been there, what do you hate? This is one I really want feedback on because I feel like it is so interesting. I think they do Whoppers good. I'm now a fan of Coke, and if it's frozen, yippee-ki-yay. I really only liked the rodeo burger from that. The barbecue sauce is banging. Thank you so much for watching this series, and never have I ever. This was fun, as always. Love doing the research, love trying new things, love doing it with you guys. Love my little motorcycle friend that now has left. Please like and subscribe to the video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time at Christine Snaps. We talk a lot. It's cool.